Most exciting destination in all of northern Wisconsin. LCO Casino Lodge and Convention Center, Hayward. LCO.
Hello, I'm Kimberlie, and welcome to the NAVE News Update. It's Friday, June 29th, and many of the stories you hear here can be found at IndianCountryNews.com. And here's the news for today from the Associated Press and other Native news sources. Nisqually leaders welcomed hundreds of environmentalists, tribal leadership, and frontline grassroots groups seeking solutions to environmental problems threatening Pacific Northwest tribes and indigenous peoples worldwide during the opening of the 17th Annual Protecting Mother Earth Conference. Native people of the Salish Sea, Puget Sound, and the Pacific are calling for a halt to any toxic poisoning of the oceans and fisheries they depend on. The four-day conference includes an array of plenary sessions and workshops focused on just transition, climate justice, renewable energy, mining, food sovereignty, and oceans and fisheries. For more information, you can check out ienearth.org. The Smithsonian's National Museum of the American Indian has selected a design for the National Native American Veterans Memorial. The homage will be placed on the National Mall, which attracts over 24 million visitors a year. Cheyenne and Arapaho tribal member Henry Pratt created the design entitled Warriors Circles of Honor, which was chosen out of 120 submissions. The memorial will feature an open ring standing adjacent to the ground surrounded by a circular pathway. The memorial will be used to educate future generations about the contributions Native Americans have made to the United States. According to the museum, Native Americans have participated in each of America's major military encounters since the Revolutionary War. There are about 140,000 Native American veterans alive today, and additionally, the museum says there are approximately 31,000 Native Americans and Alaska Natives serving in the U.S. military. Construction for the memorial is expected to begin in September of next year. Among grand buildings and historic relics will now stand a permanent tribute to the Native American service members who have fought to defend our country. Native America will tell the story so often passed on by word of mouth. The series will premiere fall of 2018 on PBS stations nationwide. Robbie Robertson, who is both a Mohawk and a member of the rock group The Band, narrates the series. Recent discoveries informed by Native American oral histories suggest ancient people across North and South America may have a part of a single interconnected world. Made with the active participation of Native American communities and filmed in some of the most spectacular locations in the hemisphere, the four-part series from Providence Pictures weaves history and science with living indigenous traditions to bring to life a land of massive cities connected by social networks spanning 2 continents with unique and sophisticated systems of science, art, and writing. Along with airing the special series, PBS will also offer classroom resources on PBS Learning Media. A new children's picture book called Bowwow Powwow by Brenda J. Childs was recently released through the Minnesota Historical Society Press. This playful story is accompanied by a companion retelling in Ojibwe by Gordon Jourdain and brought to life by Jonathan Thunder's vibrant dreamscapes. The result is a powwow tale for the ages. The best days of summer end at the powwow, but Windy Girl takes the revelry of the gathering one step further into a dream world where the dancers and singers are dogs. Windy Girl is blessed with a vivid imagination. From Uncle, she gathers stories of long-ago traditions about dances and sharing and gratitude. Windy can tell such stories herself about her dog Itchy Boy and the way he dances to request a treat and how he wiggles with joy in response to, well, just about everything. Supaman, an award-winning Indigenous rapper and fancy dance, performs everywhere from festivals to youth conferences and has been rapping since the early 2000s, releasing a steady stream of records addressing life on reservations, parenthood, and faith.
Nothing I've been told about these people is correct. They are not beggars and thieves. They are not the boogeymen they have been made out to be. On the contrary, they are polite guests and have a familiar humor I enjoy.
I swing on you fake, search and destroy. My team ain't even hungry, we famished. Who you think you're dealing with? I'm one man against the world. They come around, but they never come close to. I swing on you fake, search and destroy. My team ain't even hungry, we famished. Yeah. Who you think you're dealing with?
His newest album, Illuminatives, fully blends hip-hop beats and traditional native instruments to create a unique creative soundscape. It matches perfectly with many of his viral videos, which show Supaman in full regalia, looping drums, flute, jingle dress, and drum machines before rapping over the beat in English and Crow.
Why is there innocent people locked up for life, while some people can't say nothing nice? Why do we always gotta question what all of it means? And why won't you follow your dreams? Tell me why, the night when you took my dad, why'd you let me see my grandpa cry? And tell me why, and why do you choose to hide, even though you was born to fly? And tell me why, and why don't we turn from all the hate? And why?
At the recent Indigenous Music Awards held in Winnipeg, he took home Best Rap Hip Hop Album and Best Producer Engineer. Supaman gained popularity during the Dakota Access Pipeline protests in Standing Rock, South Dakota in 2016. He regularly visited the protest site and was part of the group Meg 7, featuring Taboo of the Black Eyed Peas and 5 other Indigenous artists that recorded Stand Up, an anthem for the movement that won an award at the 2017 MTV Video Music Awards.
Standing rock, and we'll show you how strong we could be when we unify. To all my native people, recognize yourself, keep your head up. To all my tribal people, recognize yourself, keep your head up. To all my native people, to all the original people, to all my indigenous people, recognize yourself, keep your head up. Stand up, 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 stand up.
Taboo wanted the group to keep working together. They're nearing completion on a documentary about each member of Meg 7 and their respective journeys, with a corresponding soundtrack by the group. And that's another roundup of news from Indian Country on this edition of the Native News Update. I'd like to thank you for joining me, and have a grand day.